Isn't it gorgeous behind where I am? It is almost 9 p.m, but being summer, the sun is just about to set, there's a gentle breeze, and to see the dust setting across the landscapes, it is absolutely amazing. In fact, there's another area here in New Zealand that is almost as pretty, but in a different sort of way, and it is down south in the Mackenzie district. So early tomorrow morning, I'll catch a bus down to the capital city of New Zealand, Wellington, where I'll board a flight, flying directly to Queenstown, and then I'll drive just over 3.5 hours to the Hermitage Hotel. Travel with me to New Zealand as I showcase to you the best of New Zealand. I've completed check-in and now I'm heading to the boarding gate for my flight to Queenstown. I've arrived, got the rental car keys, just gonna load the stuff into the vehicle and then head off down to Mackenzie district to the Hermitage Hotel. This is an unexpected stop, but as you can see, I've got literally acres and acres of lavenders right behind me, and it is such a beautiful sight driving along the motorway towards the Mackenzie district. I've arrived at the Hermitage Hotel. It is an amazing hotel located in the Mackenzie district where there is so much history. Let's go check out my room and see what it looks like. And this accommodation is truly one of the highlights of this trip. This hotel was first built in 1884 and is located on one of 3 UNESCO sites across Aotearoa, New Zealand. The views in this room is absolutely amazing. And it's such a spacious room. Now let's go check out the toilet. It's a good sized bathroom. There is all the amenities that I need. I've checked into my room and literally I've got $1 million view right here from my room. And before I head off to dinner, I'm going to have a pre-dinner drink, and after dinner, I'm going to check out the surroundings before I call it a night.
Maraschino cherry, peach puree, and topped with Lindauer sparkling grape juice.
Oh, brilliant. Thank you so much, Chelsea. And after driving for about 4 hours from Queenstown Airport, I'm feeling a bit famished, and this is exactly what I need, a buffet. And I've heard a lot of good things about the buffet offering. They've used a whole lot of locally produced, but a range of selection as well. And I love seafood, and this is exactly what they have got, lots of seafood. And of course, you wouldn't call a buffet if there isn't a hot selection of foods. And here at the Alpine restaurant, they offer a range of cuisine that caters to different tastes and nationalities. I've just had a scrumptious dinner at the Alpine restaurant and I'm going to call it a night. First thing in the morning, I'm going for a bush walk. Then I'm going to check out the glaciers on the Glaciers Explorers offered here at the Hermitage Hotel. I'm not sure what to expect, but I'm sure it's going to be an awesome day tomorrow. Morena, which is good morning in the Maori language. I got up this morning at about 5:45, hoping to catch a sunrise. But as you can see right behind me, it is unfortunately a bit cloudy this morning. So I decided to go for a bushwalk at Governor's Bush. It is approximately about 1 hour easy hike from the hotel and it's definitely worth the walk. The opportunity to connect with nature, hear the birds chirp in the background, but also a bit of a stretch before I begin the day's activities. Hi everyone, right now I'm at the Sir Edmund Hillary Alpine Centre, which is located in the Hermitage Hotel. How cool is it to have a museum that's located in the hotel where visitors can learn about the connection with Sir Edmund Hillary? I'm going to be meeting with Simon III, who is the general manager of this accommodation. So Simon, there's so much history about Sir Hilary in this museum. Is there one specific piece that you are most attached to in some ways?
There certainly is. I think what impresses me most with what was achieved by Sir Edmund Hillary was just the innovation and the Kiwi ingenuity, I guess is probably a really good way to put it. What we have over here is actually one of the sled meters in which Sir Edmund used, in which was to measure distance. So they used to put this wheel behind a sled and then they would take it, and that was the way that they measured how many miles that they were going. This particular piece is actually straight off the mountain. So they took it through, they measured their last piece in the North Pole, and then it's come straight to our museum. So it's a pretty special piece of memorabilia that we're very proud of here in the Alpine Centre.
It's been a short 5-minute bus trip from the Hermitage Hotel right through to where we're just about to board the boats to go check out the glaciers. And if I wonder what Aoraki stands for or what it means, it is in Maori, the clouds that pierces the mountains. So let's go check out the glaciers. Hi guys, I've got my guide Vivian who's standing next to me. Vivian's from France and in fact he's only been in New Zealand for a year, yet he's an experienced guide here in Aoraki Mount Cook.
Guys, the Tasman Glacier is melting every year about 130 meters, which means that 30 years ago we will have been inside the ice. We are now standing in a 6.5 kilometers long lake.
Guys, right behind me is an iceberg, and what Vivian tells me is that what you see above water is only 10% and there's 90% of that that's submerged in the water. And as you can see, there's air bubbles encapsulated in the iceberg. So what happens is that the air gets trapped in between the flakes or the snowflakes, and over the years as it gets compacted, it gets locked into the iceberg. And so these air bubbles have been encapsulated for anywhere between 300 and 600 years.